Hi, Jeannie here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a thank you page that corresponds to a Divi sales page. So this is a sales page that I made with a Divi layout, and I customized it with my own photos and changed fonts and add buttons, that sort of thing. So this is the iteration that I have going right now. And what I'm going to do is go to the dashboard of WordPress, and I want to have a thank you page that looks like it goes with this sales page. So I'm going to look at the layout that I found where I created the original sales page. And so I'm going to go to Pages, Add New, and then I'm going to search for that same layout. So I'll use the Divi builder on this page. You could make it a regular WordPress page, but it might not match the same look and feel of that sales page. So I can put, well, I didn't name this yet, but let me close this for now. And I'm going to name this page and let's just correct that there. And let's update. I'm okay with publishing it right now, as nobody really knows this exact URL. And it does sometimes take a little bit of time for Divi to save things. Alright, so that's saved, and it has updated the URL of this page. And right now it is loading the builder. So I'm going to choose a pre-made layout. I'm going to click on Browse Layouts, and I believe I searched for Shop when I found this original layout. Now, if you remember the name of the layout that you used previously, you can search directly for that. So I use the online store shop page. So I use this layout, so that saves me a little bit of time from scrolling through all of the different options. And then I can look at the various pages here. There's an about page, a blog page, contact, the store page or home page for the store. The landing page is what I used and modified for the sales page itself. And then there is an individual product page. So I'm going to use the About page layout. Let's click on Use this layout. Okay, so it's loaded the Divi builder, and what I like to do is open the page in a new tab. And so right now there's nothing showing because I haven't published this yet with the layout. And you can decide how you want to edit this. So this text, I'm just going to click on the gear icon to edit it. So I'm just going to put congrats, you're in. And I like to have an admin label when I'm working with the Divi builder because it's sometimes hard to figure out where you are when you're editing. So I'm just going to do one at a time. Let's update that. Okay, so once I hit update, if you refresh the page, you'll see that it's now showing the layout. So I just changed this part, and you could enable the visual builder to edit the text and and images, or you could edit with the Divi Builder. And so for a thank you page, I usually like to make it really simple. So I may delete a whole lot of these elements down here. So right under congrats is, if I scroll up, this text. And so I'm going to keep that. Let's go over here and go to the gear icon, to the module settings. And this is just placeholder text, and I'm going to go ahead and customize that. Alright, so I've added some customized text here, and I'm just going to copy the first line so I remember what text this is, and we're going to save that. I'm going to go to update. Now you do have a spot for some buttons here, and I may take them out because I don't know if I necessarily need these. So I'm just going to go back and we'll take out those buttons. Now what I do like to include is an opt-in if I don't have a direct integration with my email marketing system. Then you can easily just insert an opt-in form and embed it so that your students will get their updates. So I'm going to go to BirdSend and generate that form, and then probably add the subscription information here. So I'll hit refresh, and there is a little bit of white space below that because this image is large. So I'll want to replace this image, and I may even use something that I already used on the sales page. But let me just see if I have something ready. So sometimes to edit an image, I'll enable the Visual Builder. So let's do that. For editing, I like to sometimes do text in the Divi Builder so that mobile-friendly settings don't get messed up. And then if I'm adjusting spacing or not exactly sure where some things are when I'm editing them, then I'll use the Visual Builder. So this has two columns, and so you can expand down the columns, and the admin label is just row to this, but you could say two columns if that helps. So this is column 1, this is column 2, and it looks like we would have to see what is in. It looks like you can change the width of the column if you want to. I'm not going to. And let's expand down this. So background, you could add a background color, you could add a background image. So I'm going to exit out of that, and let's see, you could add another row if you want. Let me just go back here. So this is a divider, and if I edit this, there's the text. And in the design, I can just check if I want to change anything there. So for now, I'm just going to leave that. So it already says divider. I'm just going to leave that image, and maybe I'll come back because I'm not exactly sure what image I want. And then this section I don't think is really necessary. So for a thank you page, I probably don't want all of this. And then this, maybe if I do want to use Divi's opt-in module, I could see if it's possible to integrate this with the email account or email marketing service. So right now there's a drop down. So Divi has an opt-in module that will work with any of these listed. And if the name of your email marketing system is not listed here, then that means you'll need to use the Divi code module to put in the opt-in code. And so I'm just going to leave this for now, email opt-in, and I'm going to label it. So I might keep that part, and I might delete all of these things right here. So mission, vision, email opt-in I'm going to keep. So I'll delete this section. Or actually that was the email opt-in, so you can always not save the changes. So I might use the email opt-in part or may not. So you have a lot of different choices when you're using Divi, and you can customize things any way you would like. So I just don't need this section, so I'm going to delete that. Mission, vision, I don't need that. So the footer area with the email opt-in I might use. And this section below I probably don't need. Social media I might have. So let's update this and then refresh. Okay, so this is what the thank you page looks like now. And I may do a little bit more customizing, but this looks pretty nice for now. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss the next video. Have a great day.